So here it is, the showcase. It's done. I have the volume turned down, but easy volume control here. So here's the build, and yeah, we have four 6.5 speakers, car audio or marine amplifier, Boss Audio. Here in the front, USBs, right? 3D printed guitar holders, custom DIY marquee. That's what it looks like. These are LED ring lights that do all sorts of stuff. And here's what the back looks like. It's a wire in for the marquee, the topper. We got mic for Rock Band, the controller that we need for Rock Band, an extra guitar, and I guess show you how we got there and what's inside. Basically an Xbox. Yeah, it's Guitar Hero Arcade. Shout out to Multicade Matt. He came up with the plans, and I sort of followed the plans. Not all, not quite. Only deviation is I didn't come up with this. This is a casino cade machine that I just took and ran with it. And I made the topper a little bit shorter. I think he called for 18 inches. But I made it shorter so that this marquee could protrude down and above a little bit, give that effect. Otherwise, basically follow his plans. Couple gotchas I had to sort out, but they're all sorted out, and this is the final outcome. So keep watching. I'll show you basically quickly how I got here and what I had to do. Basically where I started from and how I got here. If I get too far, captured footage of the Guitar Hero Cade. So I bought this from a vendor off Facebook, but it's like a warehouse where they sell and refurbish arcade games. So they're taking these casino things and they were turning into arcades. And I was like, oh, look at that shape. Right? That looks, exactly like the Guitar Hero, kind of. Just needs a few changes. And yeah, $75, right? The amount of plywood that I would need would be more than the cost of this thing put together. So, so I'm gonna try to take it apart. Quick walk around and where we're at. We did a bunch of stuff. So all the things that were on the front, all the hinges and stuff, well, not all of them. Did that to the front. That's what it looks like. Right. And then we had to create some edges. So before it was just going straight up, and then we created that edge. Same thing to the back to create that profile. And then we just reused the hinges here. This made sense. Nice access. And then I did that using the router. And this is part of that Green Room Solutions. It was the pedestal that I'm not using anymore. So I decided to just keep it as routing template. And that's how it turned out. Ventilation. input, output. And then, yeah, Guitar Hero Cade is coming along. We just masked some of the areas off. We painted black in there. Little bit of a imperfection there, and then on the other side where it seams in. Trying to decide if I care enough to try to fix that. Right, so we masked that. It's basically the artwork is gonna go on there. We have to recreate or basically add this up, and then yeah, that. So we just mask it off, and then the back. I don't know what the back looks like, so I made it up. Yeah. Paint. We're currently in paint and prep for vinyl, and then we'll be putting this bad boy together. I still have to work on the topper, but I figure I can get it together, find it a home down here, and go from there. Okay, bit of a progress update. Got good news, got bad news. Good news is graphics are on. Bad news is from this, it doesn't exactly match Multicade Matt's layout. Maybe I should have measured, but I didn't feel like doing any excess cut. So it is what it is. Just gonna go with that. But who looks at it from the side real hard anyways, right? So got it on, a little bit off, but we'll live with it. We got the speakers, getting ready to put them in. What I have here, I got the Xbox 360 mounted. I got the amplifier mounted. This is a car audio amp. I got Xbox 360 power supply, 3D print, and pressing Control P. This right here are the guitar mounts, also 3D print. All right, so I use a glass bed. It comes out nice and smooth. And I'm thinking perhaps print those bad boys in red. So, yeah, so we have the T-Molding on. This was an adventure because the old T-Molding for this slot machine was this wide barb thing, and then the regular T-Molding is not wide barb, so I had to use some duct tape on the barbs to get it to stay in. So I have to go all the way around and do it. Here's what the back looks like right now. Was gray, spray painted black. Good enough. Quick update. So here we are. Told you about the sides. It is what it is. So we shortened the process by getting a ready-made cabinet and then just modifying certain parts of it. So here it is. Here, I created a little lip in which I will, which the plexi is gonna rest. So basically, we're going to cut the plexi and then mask out. We're gonna mask out all the area there, and then yeah. So all this will be hidden. Don't worry about the tape. That just keeps the keeps the TV in there. So that's the Insignia 24-inch. I actually happen to have one. This Boss Audio receiver because it was basically made connecting everything easy. Look at that. Oh yeah. So here we are. We have one problem is this LED thing. It's different from the picture, so my remote's not working with it. So I'm gonna figure that out. But here's the inside, what it looks like. I did decase the TV and routed out that area. And made it work. And the other thing I had to do, you probably can't see that. This right here is a noise isolator, so I'm just getting a lot of feedback. It's car audio. Basically, not noise, ground loop isolator. So it was a ground loop, so I have to take care of that. Here's my wiring. And there's the Xbox. Right. And yeah, that's all I think.
Okay. Let's do this thing. The crowd scares me. They're so judgmental. What?
Did you put it out hard?
No, I put it on the video. Oh my god.
You lost your hand.
Mess me up. Mess me up. I can't imagine not an expert. This one's like insane.
We cleaned up a few things, so we are almost there. We put on the plexi, masked it out. Got a lot of smudges on it, but it's okay. And then look at that, the marquee, roughed it out. Couple issues with the marquee. There's always issues with everything, so it's like a 3D effect. All right, you see that? Get standoffs, and then I had two of these left from the speaker rings. They come in like for this the speaker ring over here. It comes all together and they interconnect. So had two left, so I ordered two more, and now we have speaker rings. Right, so there's one there, except now it's kind of difficult to see by itself because this is plexi here and it's smoke. Right, so just an idea of what it'll look like off. They're not connected yet, so a couple things to clean up. So you can see here where it messed up. It messed up a couple places. It was a little too short not wide enough, so I had to add 3/4 of an inch on each side to widen it. So that was first mistake. Second mistake, I'm looking at, this probably needed to be shifted over just a smidge because the left side is obscured, the right side is not at all. Right? So yeah. So move it over a little bit. And then, yeah. Let's see, can I move it over or is it dead center? Yeah, it is dead center. Maybe we'll just live with the offset. Here's what the back looks like right now. Nothing's wired. At the countersink, that thing back there, but yeah, it's just measured out. So we'll continue, have to clean the marquee up, but there's a good idea what it looked like. You see right now it's taller than my Big Blue. I think my Big Blue is just a little bit bigger than the standard Big Blue. So yeah, cleaned it up. Straight edges this time. So here's what it's almost looks like. Got both sides on. Get this prepped. Time to put on the marquee. So there it is. Show you how it turns on. It turns the Xbox on. Boom. Everything comes on. You'll notice those lights down there don't go on until they hear things. So that is the Xbox is obviously modded. It's RGA's mod, and I'm running the Aurora dashboard. So I can use the controller, or I can use this, and so I can also turn the Xbox on with these. So, but it's already on, so. And then, let's see. Probably try to mute this audio. Yeah, let's do this one. So I think this is what's in the arcade. And I'll probably cut a bunch of this stuff out. Full head on. There you go. Light show. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Oh. I lost it! Oh.
Well, it takes a while to warm up.
Am I pressing the right buttons?
You are.
Just not at the right time.
You gotta time it, yeah. You just gotta get used to the timing. You can grab the other guitar.
I haven't gotten the start bar yet.
It's always tough.
We got results!
And and they couldn't figure out. They could never turn that thing off. They can turn the Xbox off, but not that one because it's a long press. And then there's more than one thing to do. So I added this thing here. Basically, it's just a three. Well, it's the off, on switch. I wish I could have found a on switch, right? Just two positions, so it's 3-position switch. And you can see that, wired it up there. Try to get some light there. Right. And it's wired into both power supplies. So this power supply was I connected this power supply, the always on power supply. And then this is the switch power supply that switches on when the Xbox comes on, right? And then the Boss Audio battery and ignition, they were connected to the switched. I'm sorry, they were connected to the always on. So what I did was I just switched the power. So each one of these legs goes into one of the legs on the switch, right? And then I made a common ground. So ground goes to here, I believe, or to here. Keep lying. So ground comes down from the switch to here, and then we tie ground together for both power supplies. So we give it a common reference. And then power is the middle leg switched, right? So both ignition and battery get switched. So what that gets me is 2 modes, right? Normal operation, 1-button mode, and jukebox mode. That's when I'm just here tinkering and I want to listen to some tunes, right? So right now it's in jukebox mode, right? And it's on, so I don't have to turn it off anymore. And I can also just turn on the Xbox. Xbox will come up, everything, you know, if I wanted to, right? And then the Xbox won't turn off the jukebox. So we'll wait till I hate. What does that? Let it boot and then turn it down. All right. Xbox turns everything off except for that because we're in really jukebox always on mode, right? So now, if I switch it to normal operation, right? It turns everything's off, and now the Xbox controls it. So, you got me mode and everybody else mode. Right, everybody gets the 1-button mode, and then I get the jukebox and connect it via Bluetooth. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier, but I guess you have to wait for people to use it to figure out how to make it better, right? Or get the shortcomings. So that was one shortcoming, and now it's better. So the Xbox now turns everything off if it's in normal mode, right? Right. Yeah, that's it. Again, if you wanted to see, I got a flashlight this time because I realized it's difficult to see. Turn it down. Oop. All right, so this is it's upside down. That's the music controller there. All right, you can see that. There's my decased Insignia TV. All right, and over there is the ground loop isolator for any noise. The Xbox, get a good look at the mount. That's what the mount looks like, top and bottom. So you can mount, obviously it's not for an Xbox 360 specifically, but it fits. It can fit anything up to 3.9 inches wide. There's the Xbox. Power brick mount. That is a says 500. Yeah, right. But it's good enough for down here. AC infinity. Okay, and then we'll put that up. Come down here. See what this looks like. Put some light on it. So it's just some power supplies. Tight down here, so it's kind of hard to make it look nice. And then there's the other music controller. It's mounted upside down. That's double-sided sticky tape. And that's it. And here, that's all she wrote. So you can see that power supply at the top, always on. This power supply over here is switched on. And there's from my power inlet here. Switch to the, you're gonna go upside down. See if you can still see that, give some light. There is the control, and like I said, there's 4 green ports. Those are switched outlets, 2 red ports. Those are always on, and the blue is the control port. And that's it. Call this one finito. I don't think I'm doing anything else to it. With all its shortcomings, it's actually the best thing down here so far. Got a lot of in progress stuff. And then, oh, look at that.